Boy, this is what George Brand Brooks. You find me on Facebook, George Brand Brooks. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is one of the last videos I'm gonna put on this channel because I haven't been successful on this channel like that. And people actually like my boxing channel. They like my boxing content, so I'm probably just go forward with that. But this is one of the last videos I'm gonna put on this channel, and I just got an interesting topic that I wanted to talk about. That's controversy that we hear all the time. But I wanted to share my opinion on what's the issue, what's the conflict between Black Americans and Black immigrants and Africans that come over here from the diaspora. Is there a conflict? You know, people say Africans don't like us and shit like that, and what's really the truth? The truth is, and this is just my perspective, most Black people probably would agree. My perspective is that most Black immigrants, unfortunately, the ones that come over here, they come over here on some Sambo shit. They come over here and they come over here on some Uncle Tom shit. They come over here as sellouts. You know, you guys don't come over here and take a side with us and take a stand and fight with us. And the reason why we don't fuck with you guys is because we look at you guys as sellouts. Because most immigrants, they come here, they just want to go to work and go to school and just sit back and just reap the benefits of our expenses. And they don't care about our politics. They only, and even when you do get in our politics, you only can produce a Kamala Harris and a Candace Owens. That's what we get from you guys. That's what we get. We get people who harbor anti-Black hatred thoughts about us. That's what we get. And in return, that's what we get, Kamala Harris. That's what we get from you guys. So the beef really is just you guys coming off code. There's no type of code with you guys. You guys don't come here and take a stand with us. So that's the issue that we have with most Black immigrants. A lot of Black immigrants, for the most part, are cool. I'm cool with a lot of African brothers and sisters. I'm cool with a lot of Caribbean brothers and sisters. But unfortunately, you guys not bringing over the Marcus Garveys. You're not bringing over the Marcus Garveys. You're not bringing over the Nelson Mandelas. You're not bringing that. The people that come over here, they come over here on some coon shit. So that's why we don't fuck with you guys. And you guys, parents teach us, your parents teach you not to fuck with Black Americans, that we're lazy, we're criminals, and we just not shit. Now, I'm not saying all immigrants believe in that, most, but they have their anti-Black views about us. So you come here off code. So being that you come here off code, as Black Americans, little do you guys know, our parents teach us that you don't like us anyway. The same way your parents teaching you the negative stereotypes about us, our parents teach us that you guys don't like us as it is. And there's a lot of our elders that teach us that Africans don't like us. It's because their experiences that they have dealt with dealing with people of immigrant origins. And the reason why is because, like I said before, my grandmother, she's seen it all. They're coming from Jim Crow and coming from the South and shit like that. She's seen it all. So, like a lot of our elders and Black culture, Black American culture, our parents teach us, to love our own, respect our own, build with our own, don't fuck with nobody else. My grandmother, I'm not saying that she said, no, don't fuck with white people or anybody like that. She just really wanted us to deal with us. You see what I'm saying? Because she knew that these other people, they don't come here, they don't see us as they own. So most of our elders would tell you, I'm telling you, you talk to most Black people, they would tell you oh, Africans don't like us. They hate us and shit like that. And then they come here with anti-Black racist views about us. So our parents as well teach us to not fuck with you guys because you guys don't come here to take a stand. And Black people, we look at that as that's some sellout shit. Because y'all don't have no type of code among us. And when you come here off our expense, you're coming here off our expenses of what we fought and bled and died for. You come here to reap the benefits, but I'm an Akata, but I'm a Yankee. I'm all these things, but you in my shit. You come here as a guest. This is the way we look at it. This is our perspective. This is why our elders have put us up on game already. You gonna come here to America, to my shit? We've been fighting and dying for a cause, and you gonna come here and call me a Yankee nigga? You gonna call me an Akata nigga? You come here as a guest to my home? You gonna come here as a guest nigga? And you not gonna take a stand with me? You not gonna take a stand with us, nigga? We fought and bled and got our ass beat for you niggas to come here? And you not gonna take a stand with us? Oh, no. No, you're not with us, you're against us. And this is our perspective of black immigrants. This is our perspective. This is why we're taught as children that Africans and black immigrants do not like us. As a kid, growing up, I had to get older to realize I had to break out of this because I thought that African people were mean. They had the worst attitude. You get in a fucking taxi, the nigga would have the worst attitude ever. So my perspective of Africans, that they were just mean. Because we're taught at home that Africans don't like us. They don't see us as the same, and they have their little nickname for us and shit like that. So growing up as kids, most of us, we're taught that. I'm not saying that we're taught to hate Africans or anything like that. We're taught at home that they have their negative perspectives of us because our elders teach us that. Because our elders dealt with the experiences from these people. So they teach their children, as myself, my grandmother, that these people are not like us. They don't come here, they don't step in anything, they just want to go to work and go to school, and that's it. They're cool with what's going on. They're not, because they don't take a stand in their own country. Most immigrants, they're not fighting back on their home country. They got to come here and get shit popping. They got to come over here off our expense. They come here as guests with nothing but anti-black hatred, which is off them off-code shit. And the thing is black Americans, when we get our shit together, what we need to do is we need to start punishing these people. Because when you come here as a guest, nigga, you, like Kamala Harris and shit like that, Candace Owens, we need to put these people in their place. Because what they're doing with Candace Owens and Kamala Harris, these people are dangerous. They're dangerous, they're a threat to black society because they automatically side with the people that's in position of power, the elite white supremacists. They automatically come here ready to kiss their ass. Automatically. Candace Owens, she has no chill. She is a Sambo to her heart. She is dangerous. Kamala Harris is dangerous. Candace Owens is dangerous. We get that from now. This is what y'all could give us. This is what y'all produce to us. Immigrants coming to America never been in black Americans at all. All you guys could give us is a Kamala Harris. That's what we get from you guys. That's what we got to deal with. People who come here as immigrants and then they get in our politics and try to tell us what we should and shouldn't get. Black Americans, we don't go to other people's countries and get in their politics and tell them about anything. But how can you come in as a guest? You come in as a guest, a fucking anchor baby, get in our politics and tell us what we shouldn't deserve. When your people fucking immigrated here. And we gotta listen to this shit by people who don't even get their own home country going. They gotta come here. And most immigrants that come here, they're cool. But for the most part, there's a force of Sambos that they allow to come here, which is orchestrated. They actually allow people with anti-black hatred to come here. The ones that's called a cottage and Yankees, they want those people to come here. They want you to come here so you can undermine us. There's no type of code among black immigrants. They only see themselves, they go out the way to distinguish themselves from us. So, therefore, with that being said, you niggas is off code. So, the fact that you're off code is why we don't get along. It has nothing to do with jealousy. It has nothing to do with because they work harder, which is they don't. Is that they don't work harder than us. If they work harder than us, why they don't do it in their own country? They got to come to America of our shit to work harder than us. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's what they tell us. Immigrants work hard. Black Americans, we work hard too. They're lazy, a kind of stereotype. That's bullshit. If we were so lazy, your asses won't even be able to come over here. We were so lazy. Now, not all immigrants think like this. For the most part, a lot of them are cool. But we got to call out the Sambo sector that come here and think that they're better. Because this is our perspective of black immigrants. The ones that come here on some sellout shit. Our perspective of you is that you guys think you're better. You think your shit don't stink. And you come here to leech off us. You don't come here to take a stand or anything like that. You only want to go to work and go to school. And sit back and be Sambos. So that's the issue between black Americans and immigrants. Other people and other platforms were saying this and that. The truth of the matter is, it's the off code that we can't deal with. Because with black Americans, we know how to get on code with each other. We have no choice to. So we thinking because our ancestors that was fighting for civil rights, which opened the door for immigration, our ancestors was thinking that we got to get these people over here so they can help take a stand against the systematic racism. That's what they was trying to do. That's what Dr. King and a lot of the civil rights activists, they were standing for a cause and fighting for people to come here. Little did they know these people was trying to come here, leech off us with a different agenda. So the issue between Black Americans and immigrants is just everything to do with them being off code. They go out the way to say, oh, I know black. I've heard Haitians say, oh, I know black. I know black. I'm not black. Which means they're not Black Americans. And we can understand you guys are culturally different from us. But at the same time, it's a negative connotation that comes with it, that they believe. Black Americans, we're supposed to be so bad, but you come to our country. You come here. Why are you coming here if we're so bad? There's something about America that you need if we're that bad. We're that bad. You come to our house, our home, and our shit and try to tell us about this and that. When you come in as a guest, that's why most immigrants, I shut this shit down. We don't need to talk, bro. Your family came over here to fix their poverty off our expense, and you're gonna try to tell me this and that about this? I'm not listening to you. What you say to me don't matter, nigga. You're not American. You're not American, even if you were born here still. You should have the utmost respect for Black Americans. You should have the utmost respect for Black Americans. Because if it wasn't for us, your ass wouldn't be able to come over here. That's really the truth. That's really basically the truth. All immigrants came over here off our fucking expense because they had sanctions back then, not even allowing a lot of you niggas to come here. When Dr. King and our people died during the civil rights era, that opened the door for a lot of you niggas to come here. So how dare you to call me an Akata? How dare you to call me a Yankee? Y'all come over here on that shit. They love reaping the benefits of what we created. Black Americans, we fight back. Our people fight. That's all we know how to do is to fight. A lot of these people don't stand for anything. Not most Black immigrants, I'm going to say, but you guys don't stand for anything. You guys don't fight. You see what I'm saying? You guys run, flee over here to get away from the systematic racism that goes on in your own country. You run because there ain't shit popping over there. You come over here, you get a little bit of money, or that's an Akata, or that's a Yankee. I'm all these things, but you're in my country that my people built. And I have a right to say this. We got to start checking these people. And like I said, for the most part, most Black immigrants are cool. I'm not talking about the ones that come here and try to build with us. I'm just talking about the ones that's walking around with anti-Black hatred views. Because like I said, I'm cool with a lot of Black immigrants. I've dated a lot of Haitians, Jamaicans, you name it. So most of them that I dealt with were not like that. They were not like that. But I'm just talking about the ones that, and Tyreek Nasheed, most of us been calling this out. But when Tyreek Nasheed does it, most people misses the point on purpose, and they believe that the brother is talking about all immigrants when he says he's not talking about all immigrants. He's only talking about the fucking coons. That's what he's talking about. But people they hear what they want. They hear what they want and just look over that and think he's talking about Black immigrants. They think that he's talking about all Black immigrants, when he clearly says 1,000 times in one that he's not talking about all Black immigrants. He's only talking about the coon sector. And before I end the video, I just want to say, how can you, as an immigrant, come to America, have this and that to say about us when you don't even check the samples like the Black immigrants that are good, that we fuck with, that don't come over here on some coon shit? Y'all don't even check y'all coons. Y'all don't put y'all samples in place. We have to do it. So all this shit about this and that, you guys not checking the sellouts that come over here. So the issue with Black immigrants really is the reason why we don't get along with you guys, because you guys come here off code. You come here, they just want to work and go to school. That's it. They don't want to get involved with anything because they don't stand for anything. They have no type of pride in nothing. They just want to come, work, make money, and mind their business. There's nothing wrong with that. But to some degree, if you're going to come here and even if you're not going to take a stand with us, you shouldn't be walking around with anti-Black hatred views. Because if it wasn't for us, your ass wouldn't be here. And that's really the truth. I'm not saying like immigrants owe us anything or anything like that. Y'all ain't got to drop to your knees and kiss our feet, but we just looking for a little more respect. That's all we're looking for. Because like I said, our ancestors, our elders already teach us that you guys don't like us. We're taught that at home. Because I'm not saying I was taught this at home, but growing up, I had my perspective that these people don't like us. And they don't see us as the same. So this is just this is just the experience that our elders been dealing with. So they teach us already that these people are off code, they don't like us, don't deal with them. That's really the truth. And I'm telling you, go to a lot of black older people, you start talking to them about Africans and shit like that, they tell you, oh, Africans don't like us. They don't fuck with us. It's because the experience that they have dealt with from these people. So they know. They know. Me, myself, I have worked and dealt with a lot of black immigrants, particularly a lot of Africans. They be over here ready to kiss the first white ass that they see. It's just, to me, it's just a lot of Africans that come over here, they come over here just fucking as coons. That's really the truth. So it is what it is. Black immigrants and Americans and Africans from the diaspora don't get along. The conflict really just is, we look at it like this. If you're not with us, you're against us. You come here off code, you niggas don't come here on code with us, you guys don't come on the same page as us, then fuck you. It is what it is. We don't need you. We don't need you. So when we get that shit together, we're going to have to start putting things in place and start punishing people like Candace Owens. So she won't be able, and Kamala Harris. So she won't be able to have the platform to say and do the shit that she do. She'll be able to face some type of repercussions when they come out and say shit about us and come out and do shit to us. We got to be able to counter that. We got to be able to counter that because that's dangerous. Kamala Harris is dangerous. She's a very dangerous person. Very, very dangerous. And we need to look out. We need to look out for her because the shit that they doing, the Democrats is doing right now, to me, is just ridiculous. So it is what it is. So all this shit about this and that, nah, we just don't like you guys because it's the off-code shit y'all niggas be doing. You know? And like I said, you guys only can give us Kamala Harris and the Candace Owens. That's what we get from you guys. So we don't get the Marcus Garveys that come over here. So that's just really basically the truth. So the beef is you niggas is off code. So that's all I got to say about this shit. When the comment, you comment, I'm out.